Hey, State Research and Extension, I have a 911 question about what's in season at the farmer's market. When I shop at the grocery store, they pretty much have the same selection of produce week after week, but when I go to my local farmer's market, I never know what to expect. How can I know what's available at the farmer's market?
That's a great question. The answer's a little bit complicated. Some local products can be available pretty much year-round, just like the grocery store, like meat, eggs, honey, and baked goods. To find out what might be in season as far as fresh produce, you can look online at resources like seasalandsimple.info or growinglawrence.org/resources to find a monthly harvest calendar. Those will tell you what might be at market, but whether they are depends on the vendors who show up at your market and what the weather's been like this year. Many markets and some vendors have newsletters or social media posts to let people know what to expect each week. So the best way to know what's going to be at your market is to connect with your local growers and farmers market.
I love strawberries, but I can't always get to the market right when it's open, so I don't ever seem to find them.
Sometimes things at the farmers market can go quickly. A great strategy is to get to the market early, but that doesn't work for everyone. I've seen dozens of quarts of strawberries sell in the first 15 minutes of a farmer's market, so those special items can go really quickly. If you miss out at market, you might reach out to the farmer or grower and see if there are other ways they offer those products. Many farms are now doing online ordering, selling through CSA subscription services, and some even have you-pick options. So if you miss out on strawberries or any other special products at market, you might connect with the farmer and see if there are other ways you can purchase their products.
Do the vendors grow everything they sell at the farmer's market?
That depends on the market. Sometimes markets allow people to resell produce. That can boost access to fresh fruits and vegetables in the community, but the seasonality I just spoke about might not apply in these situations if they're bringing things in from out of state. I usually try and look for what we call a growers-only market, meaning the vendors produce what they are selling, because I like to support Kansas farmers. If you are wondering if the vendor grew what's on their table, feel free to ask.
What about tomatoes? I really want to know when I can get tomatoes. I love eating them fresh, and I hope to make some salsa this year.
Tomatoes are a great product to buy locally. Many of the tomatoes in the commercial food supply chain are picked green and have little flavor because of it. A locally grown tomato that is picked at a more mature stage just tastes so much better. So usually tomatoes come in season in Kansas in late June or early July, and they have a seasonal peak of production usually in late July or early August. That's a great time if you want to do some canning or salsa making to purchase a large amount of tomatoes. You might ask growers also if they sell seconds, as sometimes you can get a tomato that's maybe a little bit uglier than you would see on a grocery store shelf, but it tastes just as good and it's at a reduced price. All of that said about seasons, Kansas growers are increasingly working with season extension technologies to push the boundaries. So you might see tomatoes at market earlier or later than they would be with traditional outdoor production. This is also true of a lot of produce. The traditional seasons are being stretched by innovative growers. The best way to know what's in season and what's available at your local market is to connect to your local farmers and markets. Thank you.